Hi, today I will be reading Laura's Star by Claus Bunger. And before I begin reading, one of the first questions I'm going to ask is, who could this story be about? Laura's Star by Claus Bunger. I wish I had a friend, sighed Laura as she gazed out of her bedroom window. Someone just special to share all my secrets with. But there was no one listening. Only the distant stars that winked and glittered like tiny jewels in the night sky. Suddenly, something caught Laura's eye. A streak of silver came whirling and twisting through the darkness. She gasped as it spun past her window, so close she could almost touch it. Something wonderful and magical was happening. Laura quickly put on her robe and slippers and hurried downstairs. Outside on the shadowy pavement lay a little star, shooting sparkles and colors like a giant sparkler. "You're beautiful," she whispered. She saw that the point of the star had broken off when it hit the ground. "Don't worry," Laura said as she gently carried it back indoors. "I'll soon make you better, little star." And up in her bedroom she carefully put it back together again. Now before I continue, remember, what was the one thing Laura had wished for? Later, Laura told the little star all her secrets. It seemed to shimmer more brightly than before, as if it understood. And as Laura drifted off to sleep, she knew she found her special friend at last. When Laura woke up the next morning, the space on her pillow was empty. The little star was gone! Laura was desperate. She searched under the blankets and scrabbled through her drawers. She looked high in the closet and crawled low beneath the bed, but it was no good. She couldn't find the little star anywhere. Laura felt cold and empty, as if all the light had drained out of her. Surely the wonderful little star hadn't only been a dream. When Laura came home from the playground, Mom and Dad tried their best to cheer her up. "How about your favorite dessert?" said Dad. "Don't you like my funny hat?" said Mom. Laura couldn't tell them why she was so sad. They probably would say that her little star was just her imagination. Now, before I continue again, remember, when did Laura find the star? Was it morning, afternoon, or was it nighttime? That night, as Laura climbed wearily up to bed, she saw a strange glow flickering from her room. Hardly daring to hope, she pushed the door open. The sudden blaze of light was dazzling. The little star was back where she had left it, shining like 1,000 diamonds. At first, Laura could only stand and stare. Then joyfully she ran toward it. "I know what happened," she cried. "Stars only come out at night. You must have been here the whole time and I couldn't see you. I should have known you wouldn't leave without saying goodbye." Laura and the little star had a wonderful time. They played games and did tricks. Laura read her favorite book, but Laura slowly started to notice something. The little star began to feel cold in her hand, as if it were fading away. Now, where did the star go during the day? Laura stroked the little star gently with her fingertips as it grew colder still. She felt the longing in it, and suddenly she understood why the little star was dying. Laura chose her 4 best balloons and carefully tied them to the little star. "You'll always be my special friend," she whispered as she opened the window and let it go on the strings. Slowly, the balloons drifted up into the darkness, and the little star twinkled at Laura as it grew smaller and smaller, until it at last joined the other stars in the midnight sky. Laura didn't feel sad anymore, for her friend was back where it belonged. Each night when she went to bed, she could whisper her secrets into the darkness, knowing that the little star was somewhere out there listening. The end. Now, do you think it was a good idea what Laura did letting the star go, or should she have kept him?